Welcome to EpochStream, the show where I play whatever I feel like. I'm MystikDan and I am playing Kingdom Hearts. I decided to show this part of my travel just because this is the first time we see this. There's a warp hole that opened up because I got the Navi G piece installed by Sid. Looks suspicious, maybe it leads to another world. So let's head over to the left to go directly in there, physically move in there, otherwise you'll pass it. So. Elizabeth is so awesome. Yeah, I didn't play the other Kingdom Hearts games yet. So you've only played the first Kingdom Hearts game, did you? Gotcha. This is, the second game is really amazing. Like, I like it just about as much as the first game, I really do. They both have their strengths and weaknesses and pluses and minuses compared to each other. The gameplay is overwhelmingly better in the second game, like, without question. And the worlds are fairly good in both. I think I have worlds that I like more in this game. Especially first-time impact, I think. Well, not just first-time impact, but repeated shows. Ow. Goodness gracious, I have no defense and very little health. There's an onslaught! Yeah, I didn't play the other Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, you said that already. Okay. And here we go, we're in the new place. Slightly different music. The gummy ship in the second game is infinitely better. The story and the atmosphere don't feel quite as good in the second game. The story gets a whole lot more, like the plot and the story and the amount of characters are way more complex in the second game. So if that's your thing, you're probably going to prefer the second game a lot more. And appreciate it more anyway, just because it advances the story so much more from the first game. And Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories actually kind of started it with the organization and all that stuff. You should probably play Chain of Memories before you play Kingdom Hearts 2, just so that you kind of get the proper story progression. But anyway, so here we are at Aladdin's World. That should be fairly obvious. Well, if you're going to be all trophyizing, you should play Chain of Memories first. Although I wouldn't hold it past you if you used a Game Shark. Kind of sucks. I wouldn't say use the Game Shark to get trophies, because that's kind of awful. But I just hate the gameplay in that game, but it's worth playing because the story's awesome.
The Heartless are searching for it now. I'm certain we'll find it soon enough. So that just leaves...
Jafar! I've looked everywhere for Jasmine! She
Godfrey.
Like magic.
His delivery was actually really lame in this, but he did a much better job in the second game.
You said you had things under control.
Agrabah is full of holes for rats to hide in. But why worry about Princess Jasmine? With her or without her, surely this world will be ours when we find the key.
I really like Jafar in this game. I like him a lot.
We need all 7 princesses of heart to open the final door. Any fewer is useless.
Well, if the princess is that important, we'll find her.
Although his little big blinking thing gets weird in this with the animation, and that's unfortunate. But the thing that's also I like
in darkness too long.
So much better about this game than the second one.
Your concern is touching, but hardly necessary.
The plot that you get to see in each of these Disney worlds ties into the main plot a whole lot more than the ones in the second game. They're so disconnected for the most part in the second game. It just drives me crazy. And that's actually one of the big letdowns I had in the second game, is that every Disney World just feels mostly self-contained and doesn't seem to really contribute anything to the overarching plot. Even some of the worlds that you do get a little bit of a taste of their involvement in some of the outside characters and stuff. It's so limited, and it's just kind of like, meh. I don't know, I was very disappointed by that. This game, they're closely linked to the overarching plot of the game, and that makes these worlds more interesting especially on repeat playthroughs, for me. Because I know that what I'm watching and what I'm seeing actually is useful and pertaining to things, and makes it a more unique experience for the games and worth playing the games rather than just seeing really kind of secondary quality, not kind of pathetic, weak, rehashed versions of the movies, you know? So that was the unfortunate thing about the movie, second game. The original stuff is all fantastic, and I really do like the story. There's something about the simplicity and the dark feeling of the story just within this game alone, before the scope got changed by Chain of Memories, and especially the second game. I just love. It just feels a little more special, and a little bit more thought out. Not as complex, of course, but just a little more complete. I don't know. Possibly just my tastes. I saw the trailer for the third game, and man, it looks great. I sure hope so. I really hope it's as good as it looks. I had Kingdom Hearts. You have Kingdom Hearts 1.5, but you didn't play the one you play with cards. Or do you not have it anymore? Oh, I need to check, anything better than what I have? Nope. So what about you? Nope. And nope. This should be better than this. Yeah. Cool. And then abilities! We'll put on... Ah, it sucks. Tornado. That's more useful. I want Lucky Strike, but I don't want to take off Dodge Roll. I use it, and I don't want to take off Scan. I depend on it. Well, I'll put this on for now, just because I can't use anything else. And then do I have anything I can use on me? Nope. Cool. Alright. Da 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 da. La da da da. I like how this place slowly opens up the more I explore it. It's really cool. What I love about these games too is, like, a lot of the times the development team took liberties with their level designs and their atmospheres to kind of add their own little touches and their own creativity. But it's always awesome to see when they're trying to replicate parts of the movies, to see the painstaking detail that they went into to really replicate the scenes that we see animated in these movies. It's so satisfying to know that they really paid attention and looked very closely at that to copy all that stuff. I love that. I love that about these games. It's just awesome. A friend gave it to me and I only played the main game. I didn't know if the others were worth it, and I have a freaking big list of games to play, so I didn't bother to play it. Chain of Memories is excellent for the story. And if you can get into the gameplay, then it's totally worth playing. It's not to my taste, personally, because I'm not a huge fan of it, but you can use slights, which, at least for Sora, and that makes the game a whole lot more doable for a lot of people. For me, I never really quite got the hang of slights to the point where it was like, yeah, this is cool, no big deal. But a lot of people do get it figured out, and you could look up some tutorials. It shouldn't be too big of a deal, and the story is absolutely worth experiencing. It really is wonderful. And I love the atmosphere of that game. It may have my favorite atmosphere in any of these games, except for maybe the first one. I don't know, I'm a little mixed on it, but just the entire concept of going through these stages that are formed from the memories inside Sora's head, and he's walking around them as if they were real, but they're not. It's just so fascinating and amazing to me. I love it. It's almost like a Matrix built on memories, and it's so cool. Got up there, but I can't reach up above. Alright, let's move on. Well, I could go inside the house. And then, I wouldn't watch the video for 358 over 2 days until you have played Kingdom Hearts 2, to be honest. Because it's kind of major spoilers. So I would not do that. And then I would definitely play Birth by Sleep. I think it's better on the PSP, at least it was in my experience, and that's embarrassing, because there's no good reason for it. The carpet flew off for the desert, but let's explore the city some more. That's right. Puppies! Found this, and that'll be handy. A gate opened somewhere. This is Aladdin's house. Love it. I'll try it someday then, I trust you. If you had the patience to do the gummy ship stuff, I suspect you'll have the patience to at least go through Chain of Memories one time. Plaza or the Main Street? Yeah, I think I'll go with the Plaza. Because now I'm up here. Woohoo! I made it! Oh no! I fell! Darn it! I was trying not to, and I failed. Oh yeah, you gave me arrow. I need to give that to me, because I would use it a lot. Arrow is super useful. I can't get back up there. Darn it all! Well, whatever, I can get back up there later. Let's move on. Shower.
Who's there? Hello?
Hi. I'm Jasmine. My father is the Sultan of Agrabah. So that makes you a princess. But he's been deposed by Jafar, who now controls the city. Jafar? You haven't heard of him? He's the royal vizier. He's gained evil powers and seized Agrabah. He's desperately looking for something he calls the keyhole. Jafar caught me trying to escape, but he helped me. Who helped you? We were hiding nearby, but he left a while ago to take care of something. Oh, I hope Aladdin's alright.
A letter? Where might I find this street rat?
Arrow is like my favorite magic. Yeah, it's about mine too. The second game doesn't have it. It has magnet instead, and it's not the
Allow
same.
me to find you more suitable company, my dear.
It's like a glorified guard, which is cool, but it's not the
These little
same.
rats won't do, you see.
Jasmine, run!
Ah, the boy who holds the key.
Yep, you found me, Jaffer. I mean, when you're playing on Expert, it really makes a difference. It seriously does. And when you're new at the game, so you're still playing things for the first time and you're getting used to things and you don't have like all the knowledge that you might need to do really well with, you know, like knowing all the good abilities and good tactics and having good timing and skills developed for it. Having arrow is a lifesaver because you just take so much less damage, you know, especially with stronger arrow spells. A Mega Potion, unlock this. I got it.
Come on!
Come on, come on. What? Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, now I'm back up here. So now I can get back over to this area. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. But I can go down over here, which should be open to me now. Nope, it's not. I guess I gotta go find Aladdin, probably. Alright. Wait, let's go... Let's just do this now, since I'm here. It's Aladdin's house. Yay. It says that 3 people are in here, but nobody else is talking. someone else is watching, I'd love for you to say hi. It's up to you, but I would love to chat with you. Ah, that's better. This part always irritates me because— oh no, I fell off! I am such a dummy. Oh, I'm a dumb pants. What is wrong with me? It's probably just a gummy piece and I'm just wasting time. But that's how I roll. I am too much of a completionist to just let it go. Oh yeah, I remember last time I was going, a few nights ago, I was gonna talk about like the Disney Renaissance thing and I never did. Alright, so they had the olden movies, the golden ages of Disney, where they had like the first few movies like Snow White and, you know, Pinocchio and Bambi and Fantasia and Dumbo. Yeah. So those were all a really huge deal. But then after that, he lost a lot of animators to World War II recruitment, and they actually were contracted by the government to make some propaganda. Especially targeting the South American countries to try to whip up their support against Nazi Germany and the Japanese Empire. So they made some short films catered toward, you know, like making the South Americans happy, and they like would help show South American culture and stories and lifestyles to Americans, and actually liked some of those. Those were pretty cool. And then they just had a slew of short story movies. Why in the world are you guys not killing that stupid shadow? Oh, how are you still alive? Kill him! Kill him! Thank you! Oh, that was annoying. I got a cottage, which I will never use. Okay. Well, let's go find Aladdin. And they saw a lot of slumping sales at that point. Especially since Fantasia really wasn't as popular as they would have hoped it would be. And it wouldn't be super popular until time had passed. And then after they made a whole bunch of short films, including like Mickey and the Giant Beanstalk, they want us to come along. All aboard! And then things like Wind in the Willows and Ichabod Crane, Sleepy Hollow, and you know, stuff like that. And then a whole bunch of like musical shorts. They finally got back into the full-length picture scene with Cinderella, where they decided to kind of make a follow-up, you know, thematically and stylistically to the legendary and incredibly popular Snow White by using another fairy tale with a princess in it. And it was actually kind of a really bad time for their studio. They were in big trouble financially. They had had a lot of problems not having a whole lot of sales for all these little shorts that they had been releasing, and so they were in trouble. They needed another big success story. Gosh, I've had some surprising difficulty with this part, actually, if you believe it. Oh, come on. Okay, I got most of them. That's good. Yeah, when I first played this, the first or second time I played this, these guys actually gave me a real run for my money. So they just hit surprisingly hard. So anyway, I survived that one, so that's good.
Gosh, not again!
This is like the worst waste of a wish I have ever seen.
Genie, get rid of these guys!
They got him back. And they got Dan Castellaneta back from the second movie and the show. But not Ron Williams, of course. There will never be another Ron Williams as Genie, but Dan Castellaneta has his own little character. And he's fun, and he's great, and I like him. Just not Ron Williams. Dan Castellaneta, for those who don't know, is Homer Simpson and lots of other voices.
Aladdin, what are you doing out here?
Same old stuff. Hunting legendary treasure. Just paid a visit to the Cave of Wonders. I found that magic carpet. And this lamp. Legend has it that whoever holds the lamp can summon...
Please, kid, leave the intros to a professional. The one and only Genie of the Lamp. Rub-a-dub-dub the lamp and have your dearest wishes granted. Today's winner is Aladdin. Congratulations.
He's just like...
My fine feathered friend. Any 3 wishes. Oh, 1 wish, a 2 wish, a 3 wish. Then I make like a banana and split it.
Your fight with Sephiroth is your favorite in the game. It's a pretty good one. I like
Let me
it.
tell you, what a doozy that wish was.
I think I prefer the one in the second game. It's more rewarding. And it's almost as challenging. It's really hard, and you have to be crazy leveled up and have all of the mobility things to get him. Otherwise, you don't have a prayer.
Making me a fabulously wealthy prince.
But it's cool.
Money,
Like
royalty,
it.
fame. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, you asked for it. 100 servants and 100 camels loaded with gold. Just say the word and I'll deliver it in 30 minutes or less, or your meal's free. Hey, I'll even throw in a cappuccino.
No thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put that on hold until we reach Agrabah.
The genius is awesome.
Prince. You see, there's this girl in Agrabah named Jasmine,
Did you know you can fight Sephiroth the second one?
but
Yep,
she's a
you can.
princess. And could never fall for a guy like me.
Jasmine?
Oh, that's right. She's in trouble, Aladdin.
What? Well, come on, let's get going.
Scott Weinger. Yeah, Scott Weinger is Aladdin, and he's back in this game. He was in Full House. Did you know? Did you know? He's better, but I'm going to keep my party like this until I've gotten all the Trinities, and then I'll swap them in. Yeah, he used to be the hardest fight in Kingdom Hearts 2, and then Final Mix came, and yeah, he's not even close to the hardest fight anymore.
Fresh air, the great outdoors.
I guess you don't get out much, huh?
Comes with a job. Phenomenal cosmic powers, itty-bitty living space. It's always 3 wishes, then back to my portable prison. I'm lucky to see the light of day every century or 2.
Say, Genie, what if I use my last wish to free you from the lamp? What do you think?
You do that?
Genie, it's a promise. After we help Jasmine.
Fat bandits! These things are such a pain, I hate them so much. Ow. Alright, it's about time for me to stop this episode. Whoa, that was scary. Now this guy, unlike the regular fat guy, does not have the same like berserk mode in this on the bottom half of his health. So in a way he's easier, but in a way he's also harder just because he has that much more health and defense. And he's not weak to fire. I don't know that he's weak to Blizzard. I haven't really tried it, but I kind of get the feeling he's not going to be that weak to it. And of course, as you can see, that's now been blocked off, so I gotta go a different path. So they decided to shift things around and force you to explore different places, which I think is pretty cool. Make sure that all that level design work doesn't go for naught. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted my clock up. Alright, so that's it for this one. Thank you guys for checking out EpochStream. I will see you in the next episode. This is MystikDan signing out. Bye!